Well, it turns out that the prescribers had no idea about this, but it's actually the case that there are a huge amount of serotonin receptors in the gut.
Right.
A big part of IBS is a lack of motility problem. And it turns out that stimulating the serotonin in the gut stimulates those serotonin receptors, which actually improves gut motility.
Yeah.
And so that's why you'll see 5-HTP in some pro-motility natural supplements.
Right. Yeah. So there was a rhyme or reason to it, at least. I mean, it's technically off-label prescribing. Those drugs were never made for that. But right. Some people did get relief with it. But what's interesting is if you start to kind of dial backwards from that thought process, you start to recognize maybe that it isn't the brain or serotonin in the brain that's actually creating a lot of these depression and anxiety issues. It's actually the gut that isn't able to produce the hormones that are needed to be produced in the levels that they're needing to be produced. And so then if we're trying to resolve it by just making more serotonin, you're not going to resolve anything. You may feel better, at least in the short term, but there's no real resolution if the problem actually started in the gut and we're giving a drug that really primarily acts in the brain.